Hi guys, it's me, DoomJedi again, and I'm here to continue our SonderKommando Revolt saga. I hope I won't get sued by King. Don't tell them. So, so it's about 3 weeks before we plan to release this mod. We developed it so publicly, so openly, that we really didn't expect. Like all those guys saying after that, how did you didn't see it coming? No one really saw it coming. It's just old pixelated game about killing Nazis, just like Wolf3D is. So yes, it's like 3 weeks before the big release, and I get a message over ModDB from Luna G, who says, "Guys, I love your work, your pics of your mod, whatever. I want to make you a trailer. I like making trailers," and he showed me some of his work, and he's good in making trailers. So we decided why not to go for it. It's a kind offer from his side, and so he made a trailer. After a few revisions of what he can reveal and what he can't reveal in a trailer, I gave him a detailed list of what he can or can't reveal in his trailer, and then we released it. Actually, he released it. He uploaded it from his YouTube account. I will come to that later. And so, like, we're excited about it, and we want to promote it. I think I posted it someplace. Dean told me he posted it on some bulletin or board or of some site. Long story short, as I know now, one guy from ModDB sends this to a big gaming site, which loves to make headlines over nothing. And I get an email from the site that asks me to talk about this mod, and the email also says that they turn to for reaction, like parallelly to ADL, Anti-Defamation League, Anti-Defamation of Jews League. And so I had no media experience prior to this, and I was very naive. And I really didn't know the bad side of the media and how they can twist the headline and your words, and like you say things and then it's a game. Is how they post it, how they edit it. And so I didn't want ADL to respond first before I can actually tell that I'm a Jew myself, and it's not some anti-Jewish mod done by evil Nazis. So I rushed my reaction before I had time to discuss it or to think about it that much, and I was very naive in that, and I didn't know the magic line not for quoting off the record, and everything just went on the record, and even things I really didn't want to go on the record, like my New Age beliefs and other things I didn't want people to know, because this is my private thing, and you can talk about this mod without this whole reincarnation aura around it. And so, as my first reply was actually relatively good, but my second reply was I just was really not careful in words I choose and how I say things and to whom. And so they posted this evil article about me saying that Auschwitz is fun. Very great headline, really. Like Auschwitz, like gamers saying Auschwitz is fun. This was so far from the truth, really, because well, like people, this is made for people who love Wolf3D and shooters and shoot Nazis, and it's fun for them to shoot the Nazis, it's fun for them to play a shooter game. And so a game about Auschwitz can be fun for people of that sort, but I was not saying like Auschwitz was any fun or even close to that, or that this mod depicts history or the fun that was in Auschwitz. I mean, people are not that stupid, and even they in this newspaper are not that stupid to understand. They just wanted a headline. I mean, like Wolfers, they sure don't understand it this way, and gamers, they don't play games to learn about history or to understand. Wow, this game was fun. It means that this historic event or place was fun, and all they did there was run and shoot and kill Nazis, and so and so. Nobody tried to like steal some portable computer with Sonder on history exam to cheat and to learn things from it. It's a game, and gamers know to. I mean, if okay, never mind. So the bottom line is the headline came out, and then the YouTube trailer became viral, a trailer. So you get a lot of views, and I get those interview requests and all those things and buzz from all around the world. And at first I tried to. At first, I don't understand what's going on, but then I see that the buzz it's not positive one. It's not because it's a great Wolf3D mod and everyone is buzzing around it. It's because Auschwitz, Holocaust thing. And so at first I tried to contact Luna G immediately to put some disclaimer on it about us not supporting racism, Nazism, like whatever. And later we want to make to put this video down, and Luna G doesn't answer at first, and days pass, and it's critical because the snowball is just growing, and it's not my YouTube account. I can't get the video down. So after a while we get the video down. I ask him obviously not to pass his copy to anyone. The video was later re-uploaded and whatever, but those are things. So we get the video down, but there's so much buzz, and people email me, and those phones and everything, even one from Vanity Fair. He's saying I'm just running to make some article at Vanity Fair. Can you answer some questions? And from all around the world, really. But I really hide. I don't know how to deal with it, with the media, with the buzz, with the spotlight, with people entering my Facebook and everything I ever posted. So I just run to delete my details from all over, from Wolf3D wiki and from any other place. And you can imagine in how many places we leave too much information about ourselves, and we don't stop to think about what can happen in such a situation when everyone tries to get as much information about you as possible and put it in some weird like negative way. And so I learned a lot about it. I obviously put down my video from Facebook. I made my Facebook definitions much more private and everything. And so I want to speak about a bit about how hard it was for me. I mean, the video before we took it down, it had like 7,000 views in like 3 days, and so it was really viral, and that was scary. But the buzz was not in Israel at the time. It was abroad in Jewish communities and in the whole world. But in Israel, like one actually wrote to me on ModGB from Israel side, but I told him I'm stressful, don't write anything about it, and he was kind enough to let go the scoop. I mean, it was his opportunity to be the first to come out with this, but I really respect that person because he didn't put the scoop first. and he really saw me as human being, and later that was a rare thing to meet in media, because you become an item, and as an item you don't have any rights for any privacy, for any information. You belong to them. They own you, because the sites abroad already posted about it, and they can just take it from there, and they don't need your permission or approval, and you can kill yourself and they won't care. This is a bad side of the media, and I might talk about this a bit later, but I want to advance the story a bit. So we took now this leaves me pretty much alone. I live alone, and this thing, I'm not used to media, to spotlight, and even reaction from my father was like, "What did you do? Like, we lost all our relatives at the Holocaust. How could you do such a thing?" And that was very not supportive to me at that point. And I tried to write about it in the New Age forums or and such, but people even there, they couldn't understand it. Like nobody can understand it, but Wolfers. And I was really alone with it, and everyone was attacking, and the walls look so transparent, like they're watching you, and you don't know. I don't have the power to read the internet and the comments. You don't know what's going on, what's gonna happen. Are they going to sue you? Are they going to put you in jail for this? I don't know. It just went beyond the Wolfers circle to people who doesn't understand anything about it, and who can earn a lot of money and publicity from it, and you become just something. You stop being a human with rights, with feelings, with everything, and I can't just hide and sleep because I need to talk to my team. I scrap like 4 years of their work. I need to talk to them, to discuss with them, and they still want to release it at that point, and at any point. And I'm the one who is scrapping their work, and they did it for free for so many years. They did the best work for it. It's the best work so far, and I'm just scrapping it all. And the Wolf3D community, I promoted it so much, and they are all waiting for it. It's just weeks away from the release, and I'm just scrapping it, and I need to explain and to talk to my friends, and media is all around me, and I'm alone in all this. I don't eat. I can't eat. But when I'm stressful, I can't eat. There are two kinds of people: the kind that eat a lot when they're stressed, and that can't eat when they're stressed. And I can't eat when I'm stressed. And I was stressed for weeks with this thing, so I couldn't eat. I couldn't work. I need to go to work, but I hardly able to do anything, and I can't sleep, and I just cry and weep, and think my world is going to an end. This is like a snowball. I don't know what. I don't read. I can open my door or my phone or my or internet or TV. I don't want to see something about myself on TV, so I just I don't know what's going on in the world. What is the size of the snowball about this, and what's happening, and who is coming to get me and put me in some dark jail or whatever. And I have totally no control about the situation. The information about me is flowing around like too much of it, and you have no control about your life. This is the biggest fear of human, to have no control, because sometimes we have at least an illusion of control, but in this point you don't have a control. And so I'm getting close to 15 minutes. I will stop here, and I will continue in the next video. Keep watching.